I use and recommend rectangular Ashiatsu bars. I like rectangular Ashiatsu bars for two main reasons. The first being that they're slightly easier to hold on to than round Ashiatsu bars. Round Ashiatsu bars are currently much more common. If you watch videos online or look up Ashiatsu images, you're most likely to see round bars in the pictures being used by the Ashiatsu therapists. Round bars work well, many people have them and like them. With the rectangular bars, they're slightly easier to hold on to, I found. I've used both. These, the way the rectangular bar is shaped being narrower so it's easy to grasp from the top, when you hang back from it, your fingers can just gently curl over the top, and my thumbs don't even hold on, so I'm just very gently curling my hands over. That way it doesn't require much grip strength through the forearm and hand, and I'm able to move my body depending on what stroke I'm trying to do to get the right angle of pressure. The tops of these bars on the edges are routed just to slightly round them and smooth them out, so they're very comfortable to hold on to. You wouldn't want straight edged corners because that would be very uncomfortable into your hands the more weight you had onto them. Most of the time you're just holding onto your bars very gently just for balance and support, but you do sometimes have to hang your weight from them, whether you're doing an angled stroke hanging back or you're doing advanced strokes which require you to put your weight into the bars before you put your weight onto the person's body. So just having the edges routed makes them very comfortable to hold on to when you're applying more pressure through your grip. Another great thing about rectangular bars over round bars is that they're much stronger. A round bar, if you were to only have 2 points of support into the ceiling, in the middle, most round Ashiatsu bars are 1 inch to just over 1 inch in diameter, making them, if you hung your weight depending how much you weighed, and they can't support very much weight. If you were right directly in the middle of the bars and you hung your weight from them, they'd bow down a lot, and they very possibly could break if you put all of your weight into one bar. So when you see videos or pictures, you'll oftentimes see anywhere from 4 to more points of support coming down from the ceiling depending on how long the Ashiatsu bars are for that therapist. And most Ashiatsu bars are about 8 feet, and you'll see 4 to 5 points of support most commonly. With rectangular bars like this, these here measure 2.5 by 1.5, and just one bar directly in the middle of my 2 points can very easily support my weight. I can jar the bars, kind of bounce up and down, and you can see it doesn't bow at all. They don't bow as I lean back. Now if these bars didn't go into the ceiling and they went from just the wall to the wall and were supported into brackets in the wall, I may need a bar going in between them for side-to-side support, because now these bars, instead of being 8 feet, would be about 15.5 feet long. So when I hung back this way, they might bow out to the side a little bit. At that length, they'd still be very sturdy in the middle, and you wouldn't need any, it's unlikely you would need any support in the middle from the ceiling, so that when you hung your weight up from it, it wouldn't bow down. But depending on your weight, that would affect if the bars bow down, if they were much longer. These bars, I weigh just over 180 pounds, and they support my weight no problem. I can really pull and add weight, try to pull them down, and they have no bowing whatsoever. So that's why I recommend the rectangular bars for their easy to hold, easy to use grip. Doesn't take much grip strength, and then also they're very, very strong, very unlikely to bow side to side or break, because you don't need as much support coming from the ceiling. It's a bit less in material cost as well when you're setting up your Ashiatsu bars.